Major winter storm Piper is entering its second chapter today. After bringing widespread heavy rain and blizzard conditions into portions of Southern California, it will cross through the Four Corner states during the day today, before emerging over the southern plains by Sunday evening. As the low-pressure system moves quickly through the central United States, it will spark the development of a major and potentially destructive severe weather outbreak from the Texas Panhandle into Missouri. Extremely strong wind shear will cause these storms to race across the plains at over 70 miles per hour, with the storms themselves producing wind gusts over hurricane force. As winter storm Piper moves northeastward during the nighttime hours on Sunday into Monday morning, the moisture will eventually move into colder air over the upper Midwest and Great Lakes, allowing for freezing rain and snow to begin falling during the day on Monday. The freezing rain will switch to mostly snow for the upper Midwest and Great Lakes as we go into Monday afternoon, with rain switching to snow and freezing rain in parts of the Northeast. On Monday night, the wintry weather will start to move eastward, becoming more concentrated in the Northeast. Snow will be falling across a large portion of the Northeast on Tuesday, continuing for the entire day as it very slowly slides eastward. Snow will gradually move out of the Northeast throughout Tuesday night. Before we take a look at the latest severe weather forecast, I wanted to discuss the freezing rain and snow accumulations. Freezing rain will be a threat from portions of Minnesota down into lower Michigan. A widespread glaze of ice is possible from northern Minnesota down into the Detroit metro area, which will cause very slick roadways, especially on bridges and overpasses. Heavier freezing rain accretion capable of causing tree and power line damage looks possible from much of northern and central Wisconsin, into parts of central lower Michigan. Snowfall accumulations will not be as widespread as a lot of the snowstorms we have seen this winter, but the notable thing about this storm is how much snow we are expecting for the Northeast. Parts of the Northeast like coastal Connecticut and New York City have seen very little snowfall this year, but it's looking like this storm will help change that. For the upper Midwest and Great Lakes, we are expecting a relatively minor snowstorm. A dusting to a couple inches is possible within the gray and blue shades, which extends from northern Minnesota into lower Michigan. 3 to 5 inches of snow is possible in the darker blue shades, over eastern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, and northern Michigan. Isolated snowfall accumulations in excess of 6 inches cannot be ruled out in some spots, especially if you get under a band of locally heavier snow. Overall, it's looking like the Northeast will get heavier snow out of this storm, especially in the higher elevations of New York. At least a dusting to an inch is possible in New York City. 3 to 5 inches of snow is possible from northeast Pennsylvania into Maine, including Boston, Massachusetts, Providence, Rhode Island, and Hartford, Connecticut. Over 6 inches of snow is possible in the purple shades, which will be confined to the mountains. I personally think that the severe weather threat will be the most dangerous and impactful aspect of this storm. The Storm Prediction Center has upgraded parts of the Texas Panhandle into a large area of Oklahoma and a moderate risk of severe weather, which is a level 4 out of 5 on the scale. Isolated to scattered severe storms are possible in the marginal and slight risk areas, but the primary threat zone will be from the Texas Panhandle into southwest Missouri. The severe threat area is subject to change throughout the day, as more details about the severe storms become known. If you are interested in receiving more updates and information about this severe weather situation later today, make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell on. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.